So for as long as I've been playing this game, Rougarou Bayou has existed as simply a duck map. Now today we're going to be testing that assessment by doing a little bit of a whitetail hunt. Now I don't actually really know where the whitetail spots are on this map, so we're just going to kind of give it a good old try and see if we can't smoke some nice whitetails. After aimlessly walking through the swamp for about 20 minutes, I've finally found a buck. Not really a bad one either, not a bad start at all. 135 to 160. He's a little bit spooked, so we're actually just going to take him with the rifle that I brought, which happens to be the 243. That looked like maybe base of the neck shot. Pretty sure that didn't hit lung, but I couldn't really see what I was aiming at for the lung shot, so I went with what I had. We'll see, he might have gone down right away. I couldn't actually see if he ran away or not. So he might actually just be laying there if I did manage to get the neck bone. Otherwise, the body hit, he probably won't go too far. If it was the base of the neck, is usually a pretty good hit. 243 does a pretty good job on whitetails for the most part, I find. I brought this guy because he was good for deer and bobcats. I forgot to bring, I was going to bring the 20mm, or the 20mm, the 10mm in case I saw some bears, but I forgot. Let's see, I still haven't even found the track for this buck yet. I don't even know where this thing went. Maybe I missed, I didn't even see any blood. I mean, I haven't found any tracks either, so. Let's see, what do we got right here? Yep, we did drop him. Oh, it was a spine shot. It wasn't even neck bone. 136, so he was just barely over that bottom of the estimate. Not a bad start, though. I'm actually quite happy with that. Maybe Rougarou will prove me wrong. Maybe there are some big bucks lurking here. So after a little bit more wandering, I got bored and fast traveled back to the tent. And I walked a little bit from the tent, and I got a buck grunt pretty well immediately. Now, we've got an average buck in front of us, but you know what? He's still not piddly, so it's fine. I also grabbed my 10mm while I was there, so might as well use it because I like it. We're just going to creep up to this hill and get a clear shot. And hopefully I can drop him. Shouldn't be too hard. 10mm's kind of overpowered. One decent shot should be the end of him. Well, he didn't drop, but that one missed, I believe. That last one probably wasn't even close. But I think I made a decent hit on him. He should probably go down. Hopefully. I'd rather not have to put a follow-up shot in him, but it might be required. Although I don't think so. Usually you hit body anywhere near the lungs or like around the neck with the 10mm. Usually you don't have anything to worry about. But we'll go over here and see if we can find some blood at least. There's this track. One of these guys would be blood, but it's in the water, so I have to wait till that track gets, okay, there we go, on the land. Judging by that blood loss, he's probably not very far away. Although it actually isn't going down as much as I was expecting it to after seeing that next track. So I might have to track him a little bit, but I am quite confident that he is going to go down, so we'll track him for a bit. He should be dead. Alright, so our dead buck is just to our left over here. But while I was tracking him, I actually got another buck grunt. So I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for him to come into view. I believe I also just saw a hog run not that far in front of me. That could be slightly problematic if it decides to trot my way, but for the moment we should be alright, and I think I see that buck. Where did he go? I'm pretty sure that, yeah, there we go. And he's absolutely pathetic. Absolutely what I would have expected from a Rougarou hunt, to be completely honest. Oh, there's that hog. Looks like it's a female, yeah. Oh no, it is a male. I didn't even see any tusks on it, but I'm gonna shoot the whitetail instead, if I can find it again. There it is. I think I missed. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't think that bullet hit him. I probably should have laid down, although I don't think I would have actually got a clear shot at him had I laid down. I might need to track that one. Not that I really want to, but I am kind of curious what he's going to score. He does have the brow tine, so he's not going to be tiny. He'll probably be like a 41, I want to say. He'll be low 40s, probably 42. But it does look like I'm probably going to track him down, but we'll go have a look. There might be blood. If I hit him, I just barely picked the base of his neck. That's kind of where that shot looked like it was going to be, but this guy's looking like he's probably like 114, 113. 116, I was off by a little bit. 58 GMs. We'll run over here. See if maybe that other buck just didn't flinch for some reason, but it really did look like I shot. He kind of stood there for a second and then ran away, which I actually don't see very often. They usually run right away. Kind of cool, actually. That's more realistic to how real life works. Usually if you totally miss an animal, the sound takes a second to get to them, so they don't react as quickly as they would had you actually hit them with the bullet. That'd be kind of a cool thing to see more in this game. But yeah, it does look like I totally missed him, which is kind of embarrassing, but it's fine. Not a whole lot of levels in the 243 apparently. I actually don't see the fleeing track yet, but I'm 90% sure that I didn't hit him, so we'll go track him down. Not gonna miss this time. That should have been a pretty good hit. Didn't hit neck bone by the looks of it, but should have been a fatal hit. Should only go a little bit. Hopefully. I might have got a lung, but I have a feeling that it was one of those shots where the bullet kind of like slips between the two lungs annoyingly, and then you get like a liver shot, which isn't too bad, but I don't know if this guy actually has penetration to the liver from that angle. It might just be a body shot, but usually neck shots take him down pretty quick, so I'm not too worried. In fact, I'm not worried at all. I'm pretty sure he's going to be down like just over this hill. That's lung blood, so that's probably him dead right there. Yep, it is too. Alright, what did I say for a score on this guy? 41? 42? I'm going to say 42. 42 is my final answer. Let's see. 42. I was right. You know what? He's a little guy. I'm going to take a picture of him. There we go. One of my finest 243 kills, I'm sure. We'll go ahead and take that, and we're not... It might surprise you, but we're actually not going to mount this guy. We're going to go ahead and sell him for a whole 11 GMs. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can find some more, hopefully bigger whitetail bucks. Hey there, little fella. Oh. Oh. Apparently that one wasn't friendly. Good to know. Good to know. So after an unexpected encounter with a pig that didn't end too well, I ended up fast traveling to the lodge, and just outside of it we have another average buck, which is about what I expected from Rougarou. But it's fine. I'm not finding an overly large amount of them either, so it seems that my assessment of Rougarou is proving to be rather accurate. But we'll go ahead and smoke him with the 243. And that guy actually dropped this time, so won't have to do any tracking on this one. I think that's the first one that's actually gone down right away. That's a nice improvement. Unfortunately, the antlers have not improved. In fact, from the beginning they've only gone downhill. They're kind of like back on their way back up, but still downhill. Let's see what we got here. This guy's probably... I've been pretty good on the guessing game actually so far. I'm gonna say 127 on this guy. 121. That was a little high, but not overly out of the ballpark, so I'm okay with that. We're gonna see if we can find maybe one more buck, and hopefully he's worth the hunt, because so far, not great. Hasn't been all that great. Not amazing. Not too happy with that. A lot of average bucks. One small one. One that was like approaching the decent category. but I'd like one like at least 160 plus. Like that's a white heart standard buck or a red feather standard buck. Rougarou's just not cutting it so far. Not getting the job done. Rougarou's got to step up its game if it wants to compete. Come on. Well, it looks like the final buck of our video isn't going to be changing the trend we've been seeing. I think it's pretty clear just how great the whitetail hunting is on this map here. We're going to go ahead and take him with the 243 as we have been. Let's see, I'm going to try not to miss again. Looked like he dropped. No, he's definitely running away. He's hit though. That was ugly. Not a high level with this thing. Okay, he's just gonna bed down. You know what? I'm just gonna stop shooting because I'm not hitting anything. It's because the gun's a low level. That's my excuse. Except it's not an excuse. It's just, you know, a valid reason. Gotta have those prone shots apparently. Hopefully he goes down before I get up there to spare me the agony of having to take another shot on him. Okay, yeah, he just died. Perfect. I'm surprised that wasn't a spine shot. It looked like it was like really high up there. It must have been just below spine would be my guess. I don't think he would have died that quick if I'd somehow shot him above spine. I don't even know if you can shoot above spine. I don't think I've ever hit anything above that point of the back. That didn't count as spine, so I'm gonna assume I was low. I'm also gonna assume that none of those other shots hit him. Pretty sure that's also a good thing to presume. Well, it does look like it would have been a pretty good spine shot, and it appears that I was also wrong. We did hit him twice. I would argue that the second shot wasn't exactly anywhere near fatal, but I'm happy to be proven wrong, actually, so that's fine. I'm gonna say this guy's like 225. I'm gonna go with a 225 on him. It was a spine shot, and he just still ran. 121, so I was off again, but only by a little bit. My guessing wasn't that bad this time around. The guessing was good. Unfortunately, the scores were accurate because all of my guesses were low, which isn't great. When all my guesses are really low and they're all accurate, that's not the best thing. Usually I prefer my guesses being higher and then also still being low. Those are nice. This was not one of those days. Alright, so it seems that my assessment of Rougarou Bayou was pretty well accurate. Not only did I not kill any quality bucks, there just weren't very many of them. They were really hard to find for some reason. It's possible that I just got a bad spawn. I will say there were a lot of does around, just not really a whole lot of bucks. Regardless, I still had some good fun. It was a good little experiment. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.